Hello! Switzerland is known for many things, but not so much maybe Vikings. It's a country with all those weird ass banks, it's a country made of cuckoo clocks, it's a country made of good chocolates and wristwatch, wristwatches, but Asgard. Hmm, let's just let this name sink in a bit. It's a Viking god place. A place where Viking gods live, at least many of them. And this name has been used multiple times by now by various metal bands, most which have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the northern countries. Actually, according to Metal Archives, there are more than a dozen Asgard named bands, and none of them are from Norway or Sweden or Iceland or even Finland, but Brazil and Italy and other places. It makes me think, why to choose such a name for a band that has nothing to do with Vikings per se? Well, that's a question which I probably never will get answered, but this Asgard is from Switzerland, a band that has not put out a full album until this one anyway, and this one is called Leviathan, a biblical beast of sorts. And as you can see, lots of tracks here. It seems like some of these are live tracks, but only this one is marked as live tracks, even though there are live noises on other songs as well. And according to Metal Archives, it seems like the first track, the title track, is the only one which is kind of new track, and the rest are more or less kind of unreleased versions. I couldn't actually get full understanding what this is supposed to be, a compilation or a full album or just something else. But this information was not passed on to me, so we'll just keep guessing. Anyway, this is very plain and simple old school release, not transparent jewel case tray here. Here's the CD, sorry, let's have it this way rather. And, well, no real booklet. This is just a piece of paper here with the logo and the name. And then we have this lineup, which 6 members, curious enough, couple of vocalists and a couple of bass players. And then we have this Helvetic black metal, which is obviously a comment on the Switzerland or Swiss people, Helvetica and all that stuff. Now, what is Asgard's music then all about with this Leviathan thing? Curiously enough, there is no simple way to reply or respond. The thing here is, it starts with quite a nice track, which is the title track Asgard. Very 90s black metal style, a little bit Nordic style, but then again also quite European, Central European in style. It soon starts to go into other directions, and unfortunately it's like in a low decline all the way. By that I mean it starts with probably the best track on the album. Not necessarily the best track, but the best production. Because when you go further into this album, it seems like it's more and more a compilation like, and towards the end of the album, it seems like the production is getting weaker. And that kind of shows this is because of a sort of a compilation. The live tracks obviously in the end are more live sound and not that good supporting the music. They are okay, especially being live ones, but they don't do the, kind of a justice to the songs there here. Now, music-wise, there's basically nothing original. It is as original as the name Asgard, and I would say this band has potential to be a lot more. Now, this is a curious band because it has been there quite a few years now, but only like 3 releases, and I don't quite understand why this is out there as compilation, because it seems like the band could have put out more like demos or EPs or whatever, but this is like a just like box of unreleased tracks, it seems. And as such, it is not doing the band a big favor because, like I said, those live tracks just feel like bonus tracks where they don't even need to be. Now, music-wise, it's quite okayish, mid-tempo, fast-tempo, black metal. It's easy to listen, easy to enjoy, but then again, nothing memorable. Vocals, which are kind of a tight screams, they do their work, but they're not like, hey, I really like these. More like, yeah, they're just fine. And everything on this album is like just fine. So it's a decent um, kind of a list of tracks there, but it's not like there are no killer tracks, killer songs, killer chorus parts. It's not like you could just like, hey, this is much like Dark Throne or Marduk or one of the other bigger names. It's like, yeah, it's Asgard. It's like first warm-up band of the evening. You just get to see a few tracks, then you go for a beer. I mean, nothing to totally, like hate or disrespect this band or this album, but this is very much in the kind of a demo phase. Kind of a pro demo phase in the sense that this is not their first album where everything's just a little bit crappy, but kind of like, yeah, I know where these guys are going to, I know where they're coming from, but this is not an album you're just gonna tell all your black metal friends around the world how good it is. So lots of potential here, but this album or compilation, whatever it is, officially, it's not that release. Not yet anyway. Who knows where Asgard will go in the future, and I hope all the best to this Swiss band, but I think they need to still hone their skills, both composition-wise and otherwise, and just get it on with it. There's lots of promise, but this is not delivering you the gold star. Anyway, thank you for watching the review, and as always, any comments, whatever, put them on the comments box below, and I'll get back to you. See ya with more Asgardian stuff later on.